I am not making things awkward. I am putting a boundary. True friend would be okay with you developing into a better person. I am going to stand my ground. And like when I said that, I felt proud. They made this ridiculous comment and I was like, wait, someone's always putting themselves down. It's easier to put them down. I felt a little bad that I wasn't in that place already. I am not a perfect person. So I am not here to judge at all. Person that pleases everybody else but herself. Hello cuties, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you all are like warm and cozy and feeling nice while watching this video. And if you're not, I will try my best to make you feel warm and cozy by the end of this video. So let's go. So I definitely grew up into being a people pleaser for many reasons. And that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be my experience in being a people pleaser, my experience in actually standing up for myself and being like, you know what? I don't want to be a people pleaser. And also where this whole people pleasing attitude stems from. Like what are the roots of this problem? We're going to be analyzing all these things because I believe that there are so many people pleasers out there and honestly it's not helping anybody. Nobody is pleased. So let's talk about this and actually get rid of this people pleasing. As I've previously mentioned in a bunch of my videos, I grew up being a really underconfident kid. Now when I look at like my previous like child photos, I was actually born confident. I was like really confident. I thought I was the it girl. That's how I was when I was really young, until I guess school happened, and school really shapes people very differently. And I personally wouldn't say that I had a great time in school. Because of many of these reasons, I did turn into being a people pleaser. Now, I'd like to first address what a people pleaser is and where it stems from usually. I saw this one reel and I was really affected by, I was like, not even affected, it made me sad. This reel was about how people pleasers are doing it because they're manipulative and how they are like selfish. And I was like, what? No, I'm not that, because I definitely consider myself a people pleaser, not so much now. So I was like, what is this person yapping about? And they go on to explain how a people pleaser usually wants people to like them, and that's why they do everything. So they're lying to you constantly so that you like them. Not once have I thought of that, like people pleasing in that angle. I've never been like, oh, this person should like me. What should I do to make sure they like me? It's not that. It's more like I don't want to disappoint anybody. It doesn't come from a feeling of, oh, everybody needs to like me. I need to be so popular. Not at all. It comes from really low self-esteem and thinking that I can screw anything up. So you know what? You tell me what to do. I will listen to you. It comes from that angle, at least for me. First saw this reel, I was like, this is completely out of context. This is not what I think. Until recently, when I was talking to a friend about not the reel particularly, I was basically talking about how a people pleaser's life is, and we both are people pleasers, so we were just discussing those things. And she was like, you know, I'll tell you something, not every people pleaser is like you and me. And I was like, what do you mean? Every people pleaser is the same. And she said the same thing that came in that reel. She was like, you know, a lot of people do it for selfish reasons. They want to be liked. And I was like, what? I was so unknown to the fact that this could be a possibility. I will not judge them also. It's for them to work on. And I am not a perfect person. So I am not here to judge at all. I'm here to tell you my experience in people pleasing. I believe that people pleasing is a really difficult job. Like it's a very unnecessary job and obviously very difficult job because pleasing everybody is not possible. And just so you know, this video is definitely not about me talking about how I'm a people pleaser. Oh, it's so sad. It's about the redemption arc, guys. That's what we're all here for, because I recently had this one moment in my life where I was like, you know what, I'm going to stand my ground, and I want to break it down to you so you understand if you are still a person who people pleases all the time. Because with me, I had 2-3 people around me who were also people pleasers, so it really helped be feeling seen. But at some point, one of them at least became this person who was like, I'll say whatever I want. It's sort of is helpful to see people pleasing people around you who are genuinely nice. They're doing it for the right reasons, okay? Not even there are no right reasons, but you know what I mean. But recently I was having a conversation with another friend who was telling me about how that's in the past. She was like, wait, I don't people please anymore. I just say whatever I want. And the way she spoke about certain instances really changed my view. I was like, wait, this girl used to be like me. She used to like be really scared of judgment, and why? How has she changed? And that really like, I was like, what? And I kept asking her, I was like, how did you do it? I felt a little bad that I wasn't in that place already. I was like, wait, if she can do it, she's like me. She's also a people pleaser. I was like, wait, if she can bring in that change, why haven't I been able to? What is this? This is crazy. Then things changed. I think I had enough of being treated like an absolute loser. And there was this one thought that came to my mind. And if you are watching this and you're still currently in the phase of pleasing everybody around you, I think this thought might help. Recently, I was caught in a situation and this person made a comment which I did not like. And this is a person that I have to keep meeting. They are a part of my life. They're not close to me, but they are still a part of my life. They made this ridiculous comment and I was like, wait, that is so unnecessary. Like, why would you say that? That moment, something in my brain clicked. And this is what I'm saying. Listen up. Me standing up for myself makes me look like a villain in someone's story. It's okay. That's the thought that came in my brain for the first time. Because every other time I've heard people say that. I've heard like motivational speakers say that, you stand up for yourself and stuff like that. But that was the first time I think I had crossed that threshold of feeling always so like down and always being like, oh yeah, I'm wrong. Oh, I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right. And always being the person that pleases everybody else but herself. But when this person said that, it's okay if you're the villain, just stand up for yourself. That's literally what my brain said, and I gave it back. And how I was so proud of myself, because I would have never said that otherwise. I could see a visible shock in this person's face because I gave it back, and they never expect me to do that because they know me. They know that I'm a people pleaser. And as a fellow people pleaser or an ex people pleaser, let's say that, I like to say a few things. Firstly, never squeakily talk. Like, don't talk with a high pitched voice. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? Oh, this, that. When you speak like that, nobody takes you seriously. And I saw this in a reel and I was like, this makes so much sense. Because that woman, she says this and she's like, if I had started the reel like that, would you have watched? And I was like, personally, I wouldn't have. By having a high-pitched voice or saying yes to everything they're saying just because you want to be nice, you are not being nice. You're being stupid. You're being fooled into being nice. This is not what a nice person is. Drawing your boundaries is not a wrong thing. And if the other person is going to believe that you're a villain, let it be. Because that's literally what I thought. I was like, if I don't shut this person up right now, they are going to think that it's okay to behave with me like this. They're going to think that it's okay to insult me. It's okay to make jokes about me. Let's assume that you are in a friend group of like 6 people. You know that there are at least 1 or 2 people that you cannot joke at all with. Like, you cannot crack jokes about them. You can't say random shit to them. You know they'll get annoyed. But then there are other 2 or 3 people that you will definitely crack jokes about. And why do you think that is? Why does your behavior selectively change per person? You might think that it's because you're close with them, but that's just not it. The way they conduct themselves is what reflects in your personality. Someone's always putting themselves down, it's easier to put them down. But when someone's really headstrong, really like they come across very tough, you do not make jokes about them. And if you do, they put you in your place. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm asking you to be rude to somebody. No, don't be rude. I get it. You don't want to be rude. You're a nice person. So am I. But standing up for yourself or setting a boundary, even if it comes across as rude, what is wrong? Either they judge you and they think you're really arrogant and rude and you're like not approachable, or they think you're a loser, weak and stupid and you can be walked all over. Which is a better option? First one at least lets you live your life at peace. The second one, you're not happy. They assume bad of you. They speak bad of you and you feel shit by the end of it. Definitely not pretend like this change came within a day. It came from a lot of hurt. This particular person that I'm speaking about has done it to me multiple times. This is not the first time. It's an expected thing out of them. They always do this. They always try their best to put me down. And I'm like, bro, I can see what you're doing. Like, I see what you're doing. You always read through it. And for the most part, I've always laughed it off because I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's awkward. And I was like, you know what? It's awkward because you chose to be mean to me. And if I'm mean again, like to you, I am not making things awkward. I am putting a boundary. I'm not gonna lie that standing up for myself made me feel so much more confident than actually trying to please all the 500 people around me. Bro, even 4 people I have not been able to please by people pleasing. There was this one instance in school where as I told you, I grew up into being a very underconfident person. I was not born that way. I can tell by like my childhood videos or photos. I was really confident as a baby and as a child and as a very young kid in school. I was okay. But as I started to grow, there was a lot of insecurities that started like stemming. Like many of you, I also had my own fair share of insecurities. And in school also, I had a similar experience where I would just be, I was a very quiet kid. I was not like really opinionated. I didn't have things to say. I would only talk to the few friends that I had. So everybody else thought I was really quiet. Even till date, a lot of people who meet me after school, they're like, wait, you talk so much. And I'm like, I always was this girl. I was just really underconfident around many people. Not around my close circle, but around many other people, I was very underconfident. And this one time, I was pretty young. I was probably in like 3rd grade or something. And this one time, a classmate comes up to me and they say something. They asked me to do something which I don't remember what it was. And I immediately said, no, I'm not doing that. That's the first time I've said no, by the way, to someone, because I was scared of my own classmates. I don't know how. And they go, in response to my no, they go, you have really changed, like in a very rude way. Obviously, they were a child. I have nothing against this person at all. But when they said that, I was like, wait, what? And I felt bad for a second, but I walked past them. I said no, and I just walked past them. And I had this feeling of relief, but also I was feeling really guilty. Because again, I'm a child, I'm in 3rd grade. I'm not going to know what is right, what is wrong, son. But I am not the same 3rd grade student now. Like, I'm literally 23 years old. I need to be able to stand up for myself. It took me a really long time to understand that a bully is a bully and you have to deal with them the way they deal with you. Be a mirror. If someone's being really mean to you, don't be nice to them. Who says you have to be nice to them? You can be a completely nice person and you can tell them to sit there, shut their mouth. Because people are going to walk all over you if you always try to be just a nice person. And being just a nice person doesn't get you anywhere. I'm again not saying become a bad person. Just give them the answer they deserve. They're being mean, you be mean. Like for instance, the incident that I mentioned when I stood up to this person. Now I don't believe that me standing up to that person made me a bad person at all. Like when I said that, I felt proud. I walked out of that place and I came around and I was like telling my friends, I was like, you know what? I told this person, I said this. I was so proud because I am not that person. I would let somebody shame me and make me feel bad instead of actually being like, you know what? That's not nice. To be really fair, these things do come with experience. Like most people, how I became a pushover or a people pleaser is because of experience. So I don't think that we are innately born in a way that we are just a people pleaser. Experiences make us feel that way. And experiences are what make us who we are. Similarly, these are the same experiences that will also fix you. Like I've been hit so many times because of having the attitude of a people pleaser that I gave up on that attitude. I was like, this is absolutely useless. You approving of me or not does not change anything in my life. It does take time. That's the honest truth of this, because it's taken me a lot of time. And that one snap that I did at this person, where I didn't even snap, I basically just answered their question instead of being like, I just answered them. But it took me so long to get there. It might sound like that 1 second something came into my brain and that's why I did it. That's also how it happened. But it happened because of me thinking about this very idea of feeling liberated and saying what I want to say for such a long time. To be very fair, when you're a people pleaser, people always expect you to be a people pleaser with them forever. The day you say no, they are not going to like you. Like they only like you because you do things that they say yes to. Like for the most part, people pleasers have probably made a lot of fake friends because and it's not even to blame them. They just cannot accept the fact that you've changed. They can't accept that you're saying no to things. They can't accept that you're taking a stand for yourself. And I won't say that it's not a problem in them, because a true friend would be okay with you developing into a better person, into standing up. When you stand up for yourself, they're going to be proud. But that's usually not how things work, because people make friendships for their own benefits. And I've had that experience not with really close friends, but with like friends who are like acquaintance friends. Like I've had a lot of people being like, hey, why do you say no? Why are you saying that? And I'm like, you don't know me well enough. You don't know who I am. Like, what do you mean? Why am I saying no? I don't like this. I'm saying no. And think about it. Is it even a friendship if they only want you to always say yes and always agree to things and always do things for them? Think. I hope that this video was honestly helpful. Like I really wanted to put this out there because I'm realizing that it's not just me. Even within my friend group, if there are 2-3 people who are people pleasers, I bet a lot of the people watching this video are people pleasers. Something that you have to consciously work on. And it's obviously not a switch. It's not going to be like, oh, you watch this video, Harshini said this, I'm going to take this advice. From tomorrow, I'm going to change. No. That's it for this Friday's video. I would love to again name the community, guys. Give me like a single word like name, guys, for this community. I want like a nice, warm community name. And I haven't been able to think. My brain isn't working. So please help me out and name this community something. If you believe you have a girly pop friend who is like this, who is like really insecure and has low self-esteem or is a people pleaser, you should totally share this video and welcome them to the community, which we haven't named yet, guys. We should really get naming that. But yeah, anyhow. Yeah, subscribe to this channel. I post every Friday on YouTube and I post Instagram reels almost every single day. So go follow me on my Instagram. It's I'll put it up here. Now I shall leave. Subscribe to this channel because there are so many more wonderful videos coming. I'm at least trying to make wonderful videos. So please subscribe to the channel, like this video. Yeah, share it with that friend who really needs to hear this. I will tell her not to go around people pleasing, but to be a badass. Wait, also please comment things that you want me to make videos on, because I would love to know what are the type of content you would like to watch, are the things that you would like me to talk about personally. And I'll definitely take your suggestions. Bye.